Hi everyone, I am Moody Boo, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. I really appreciate you being here. And if you're returning to my channel, then wow, thank you. When I bought behind me there Tobacco Color by Christian Dior, they were very generous with their little extras that they sent. And one of them that they sent me was this sweet little splash bottle of Spice Blend. And I know it doesn't look like it, but I have worked with this a lot. This is probably a good dozen testing of it, but it's a splash. So I don't have any clean or empty, sprayers where I could just put a sprayer on top of here from a sample or something and try to spray it. I just don't have any. I looked. They all have perfumes in them, or I've thrown them away if they were empty. So I'll have to remember to keep one or two of those on occasion. So, because I did see it on YouTube and it's a great idea. Another reviewer was like, yeah, just take a little sprayer from a sample and stick it in the bottle and spray it. It may not fit on there, but it's enough to be able to give it a spray or two without having to dab or splash. So I think this is marketed as unisex. And honestly, I think a lot of women will, or feminine personalities will prefer it on a masculine personality, personally. That's what I think. Even though for me, I am this close to purchasing a full bottle of this. I really adore it. But here's the thing. I adore it while I'm wearing it. But then I don't have a lot of scent memory. Once I'm off to wearing something else. It's not like when it's a perfume that I really adore and I wear it. I remember wearing it, and I remember the way it smelled, and I remember how it made me feel. I don't have that with Spice Blend. It's a weird thing. Every time I'm not wearing it, when it finally wears off after, well, with a dabber, of course, it's going to be a lot worse performance than it would be with the sprayer, in my experience. I get about 7 to 9 hours, just depending, but I have to put quite a bit of this on in order to get that amount of time. But then when I'm done wearing it, I really enjoy it while I'm wearing it. And I think I might have to buy a bottle. And then it wears off, I'm wearing something else, or I'm testing other perfumes, and I don't think of it. I don't think, oh, I want to test that some more. Ooh, I want to grab that and wear it. It might have something to do with it's a dabber, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. So that does tell me that I should hold off buying a full bottle. Now, on my husband, I am definitely going to try this. That is going to be the deciding factor at this point, whether or not I will buy a full bottle, is how it works on him and how I respond to him wearing it. So we'll see. But right now, I don't think so. And the notes of this, according to Fragrantica, are rum, ginger, pink pepper, cinnamon, black pepper, cloves, nutmeg, coriander, bay leaf, and woodsy notes. And with all of that, you would think it would be a spice explosion, right? It's not. It's barely a spice ignition. And most of that happens at the top. That is when it's its hottest and spiciest, I think. Because that's when you get the black pepper, you get the pink pepper, you get some cinnamon, some cloves, some nutmegs. You do get all that, and ginger. But it's really well blended, spice blend. To where it's really difficult to pick out specific spices in this. And because the really hot pepper, cinnamon, nutmeg kind of spices are diluted enough with the other notes, it doesn't come off real hot or real spicy. It comes off real smooth, kind of spicy. I could have swore there was some cardamom in here, but there is not, according to Fragrantica. Now, the rum, it's there. I don't think it adds a booziness to it as much as like a rum barrel, an old rum barrel, when it hasn't had any rum in it for a long time, but there's still nuances of rum coming off of it, of alcohol coming off of it. That's kind of what I get with this. It's not boozy in my opinion, even though on Fragrantica everybody said rum was like one of the big notes that they smelled. Not for me. I get more of the spices, the coriander especially, and the cloves, the peppers, black and pink. Cinnamon is there, ginger's there, all the rest of the stuff is there. Bay leaf, definitely get that. But again, it's really hard to pick it out unless you're looking at the note saying, okay, yeah, it's there. It's not sweet. It's not a sweet perfume in my opinion. Because this is a dabber, it's really hard to tell what the actual performance would be. Because it projects all right, you know, it's elbow to arm's length in its projection, but I know with a sprayer it would perform better. I have never had, in my experience, I know I keep saying that, I've never had a dabber perform better than a sprayer unless it was an oil. And then, of course, I don't know if you can spray an oil, but that's the only time that I find a dabber is appropriate. Otherwise, I think they are a waste of time, a waste of space, and a waste of my nose. You get a hint of what the scent is, but you don't really get a good guesstimation of the performance. It's a little better with this because I can use so much more, but I think you would get better performance using less than I have been using, because it has a feel like it could be a really good performer. Oh, it is very nice. It feels formal to me.
Like, subscribe, ding the bell, ding, 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 ding.
I just don't see this as a fun or frivolous kind of perfume, you know, going out with friends, going to holiday parties or something like that. It just doesn't strike me as that. It's more formal. It's a fragrance that I would wear when I am going to a function where I don't know that many people. And I say that because if I know a lot of people, I'm much more bold with my fragrant choices. When I don't know a lot of people and I'm going to a formal occasion, I'm much more conservative with my fragrant choices. So Molecule 01 is like my go-to in those situations, but I think this one would be really good as well because it's inoffensive. It's not so spicy. It would, you know, burn somebody's eyeballs out of their sockets or anything. And it's not super strong. I don't think it's a beast mode perfume at all. And it's so smooth. It's just really a smooth, well-blended fragrance. And because of that, I think it's totally formal. And there's no sweetness to it at all, too. You do get some of those woodsy notes, but again, it isn't really, I'm glad they just have woodsy notes because it's not really specific to, I don't smell oud, but maybe some like dry oak, something like that. I don't get a lot of green with this at all either. No sweet, no green. Mainly spicy, smooth spicy, woodsy, with a hint of boozy background is kind of my interpretation of spice blend. And I am really on the fence for buying a full bottle. But, you know, they give you a 15-gallon bottle. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but it's a huge bottle. I don't remember what it is, 5.5 ounces or something. So it's $250. I wish they sold 1.7, you know, 2.5, it kind of sizes, because it's a lot. It's like either little or huge, you know. I'm a happy medium kind of a person. So, but I do really, really love this stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it'll determine whether or not my decision will be based off of whether it's how it works on my husband. Yep. All right. Did I say everything? I think so. Oh, this is, I think, an all-year kind of perfume. It's very versatile. That's another reason why I think it's good for formal occasions, is because it is very versatile. It doesn't have any extremes to it at all. So, yeah, it's good stuff. I enjoy very much. What will I buy? I don't know. I can't answer that right now. So quit pressuring me. I can't handle it. All right. Well, thank you for being here. And don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell and comment if you want. If you don't, it's all good. I still love you. And use your own nose. Peace!